My name's Paul Levine. I'm now Managing Director of LAPA Canine and Security Limited. We were very privileged and proud to be part of the Olympics. We supplied a lot of officers to G4S. I've been in the security industry for 30 years, since I was a little boy, and we've seen progressions in different ways, especially with the computers coming in and the things with that, such as Romex. We found Romex through an exhibition that we went to. They were obviously exhibiting there, and we found they were the perfect way of solving a lot of problems that we had with officers on various sites, especially the bigger sites. Some clients can only afford perhaps one officer to look after some very big sites, and with that we have a responsibility as a company to that officer to ensure, one, they're safe, and two, that they're doing their job properly, and to the client to ensure that he understands that we're doing our job properly and the guard is doing what he's paid to do, right? Which is basically giving a patrol of the site. Now, to give a patrol of the site, we need to account for that patrol to our client and to ensure, as I said, that the officer is safe doing that full patrol. So Romex was the perfect solution to that problem. The equipment that we were given, right, we can monitor the officer as a live on the screen, follow him walking around and doing his patrol, and from there we can actually show the client. So it satisfies a lot of things. One, it satisfies the client because he can see that every hour or every half an hour the officer is doing his job, and it also, we can see our officer is safe and he's moving around. Right? And with those things, it satisfied all our problems that we had at that particular time. Before we had Romex, what we had was a Deister systems for our officers. And with the Deister systems, there was all sorts of ways, if you like, that the officers could cheat on it. The readouts weren't quite as clear as we'd want to present to our clients. So really, the clients weren't getting, if you like, backup material as well as they should do, to say our officers were doing their job in the right way. And that creates us problems, obviously. Also, the Deister systems doesn't enhance the lone worker schemes and laws that we have to abide by. So with Romex, all of that stopped immediately. As soon as we had Romex, we were able to follow our officers totally as they walked around in a live, if you like, broadcast. Right? We could see it all on the screen. We could define where they were and that they were doing their job properly, and we could show that to the client. So everything that we were saying our officers were doing, we could back up both visually and as a printed copy, which obviously enhances our relationship with the client and also safeguards our officers. So we've got constant watch on our officer, and the client also can have that facility as well as just getting the information from us. So it works very, very well for us. By presenting things like this to the client, it makes us a better company. It shows the client that we're able to do the job properly, and that his property, which is what he's paying for, is secure throughout. And that way it eases his mind, and he knows he's getting value for money, which is the important point. We all like to have value for money, right? And if you see what you're getting for your money, then that is half the battle. One of the good things about Romex is that we can check our drivers' behaviour when they're on key holding and alarm response, which is very important to us both legally and responsibly as a duty of care to our officers. And it's something we can check on the miles and the speed that they're moving. All of this is beneficial to us as a respectable company. It helps with everything we stand for. What happens once we contacted Romex and we asked for a demonstration? What Romex did was they came down, they gave us a full demonstration of what they had to offer, and it's quite extensive. And to get it installed is absolutely no problem at all. It was done in sort of an hour or a couple of hours, and to get our controllers to understand it was very, very easy. It just needed them to come down, which they did more than happy, and they were offering to come down on a regular basis if we needed that. Right? So the backup system from Romex was excellent. I was really pleased with everything they did for us. I do recommend that any company, certainly a security company, from our perspective, I would recommend it to anyone. It works very, very well. The main benefit of the Romex system to us has been the client, improving relationships with the client and being able to substantiate what we're doing for the client. One of the other benefits to us, to LAPA, our company, is the use of Romex in our, shall I say, client pitch. We can tell the client that we have Romex and what it can do for us as well as them, right? Which is an important sales pitch. We can prove to them we'll do them a good job. So Romex has actually been able to get us clients and secure those clients. It ticks all the boxes for us, and just the whole system is perfect.